What's up? I'm gonna do a quick and dirty video of why Quibi failed. So I've been seeing all these long videos about why Quibi failed and all these reasons, but it's really simple. It's really simple. So I'm gonna make this, I don't know, 5 to 10 minutes. Maybe less than 10 minutes, definitely less than 10 minutes, but maybe a little bit longer than 5. Quibi failed simply because disconnect. They had everything they needed to be successful. They had backing, they had amazing talent, they had amazing leadership, but what they had, or what they failed at, was disconnect. They did not understand who they were reaching out to. They were targeting an audience that they did not know what they wanted. They were trying to force an old practice on a new practice. I see this all the time in creative. I see this all the time in social media too. Social media, people think that they can do what they did and it'll still work. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to change everything that you are, the essence, the core of who you are and what you do, but you have to understand that there's a way that it has to function in different times. Right now, people don't care about celebrity. They don't care about fancy. They're over Instagram. They're overproduced productions on YouTube. You see beautiful cinematography. You see beautiful videos. You see beautiful people doing beautiful things, and people are tired of that. And that's why TikTok is such a huge platform. That's why it's blowing up. That's why it exploded. People look at TikTok and they say, okay, what is it? Why is TikTok famous? They're like, oh, it's short and people are dancing. No. You're missing it. That is what I'm talking about. That's the disconnect. It's real. It feels real. It feels like real people doing things, even though they probably took 5 or 6 takes to get that funny moment. And there's a ton of editing that goes into TikTok, but it seems real. It seems like something that you would see in real life. It seems like something you would do. And so the relatability is through the roof. And that's also why you see that a lot of the celebrities, especially the ones who did good on Instagram, are not doing as well on TikTok because they don't care who you were. Show me something. Show me something. Now, the one exception would be Will Smith, but Will Smith is actually a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Will Smith doesn't try to force what he did before on the now. He says, what is it that you guys like? How can I make what I do applicable, appropriate to you? And so Quibi didn't do that. Another thing that Quibi did that was wrong, that was terrible, that from the start, I worked with a production company and they were actually pitching for Quibi. And so I got a heads up on Quibi before it was out, and they had a subscription. You cannot charge a subscription to the game that you're trying to enter. It just doesn't work that way. You got to start free and have some in-app purchases, and then once you start building an audience, then you can start with the subscription. But straight out the gate, you're gonna charge $10. No one's gonna pay $10. Not for Quibis. You don't even know it. It doesn't have the social cred. It doesn't have the talent. It doesn't have the authority. Nobody's sharing Quibis. Now the idea was smart. Quick things that you can watch when you're on break, on your way to certain places, blah, 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 blah. But they did it all wrong. See, this is a big problem. And a lot of companies are gonna start falling victim to what happened to Quibi. If you keep trying to do what you've done and thinking that those old ways are gonna work in today's society, it's not gonna work. TikTok is a completely different thing. That's why Reels is getting its butt kicked. It's getting better. The thing I love about Instagram is that they take a big L at first, but they learn. The L for Instagram is always learning. It's not losing. They never lose. They always learn. And Quibi just couldn't learn fast enough. So if another company tries to do what Quibi does, you have to embrace the youth. You have to embrace some things that you don't understand. You have to bring in new people, and don't just bring in the people like Charlie or the people that are blown up. Find some people that are coming up and coming. Quibi should have took all that money and invested in creators. And for me, I think the company that's going to be the most successful going forward, the next thing, is the company that realizes it's not about the platform. It's about the creators and giving funds and resources to the creators. Another thing that people kind of just completely gloss over, especially Instagram Reels, is all the resources that TikTok gives its creators. The editing, the audio, the effects. It makes it so easy for you to make a very high level of content. And when I say high level, I'm not comparing it to YouTube, because YouTube is the gold standard currently online. But you can make a very interesting and compelling video on your phone, simply maybe in 30 minutes. It depends on how much time you want to spend. The trends pretty much let you know how to do it, but that's what Quibi missed. Quibi missed humility. They tried to come in like we're superstars. People don't care about celebrities anymore, okay? They don't. It doesn't matter, because celebrities aren't doing nothing for me. And when I say me, I mean the general person. I want to know what this person did because they blew up overnight and now they're viral and now they got millions of followers. That's what they're looking at. That's who they're following. That's who they're interested in. They're not interested in the celebrity in movies. And that's why you see these celebrities and movie stars thirst trapping on Instagram trying to get followers. Quibi messed up because they were disconnected. They didn't understand the game. And the game is, don't focus on bringing in celebrities. Don't focus on spending big money on big productions. Find the creators. Find what the people like. Find engaged communities. And then support those communities. Quibi failed because they tried to charge. Quibi failed because they didn't get the right content. Quibi failed because they didn't humble themselves and they tried to enter their game and they took an L. Hopefully that L wasn't a loss, it was learning. These are my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Later.